Hello, this is the Game Gateway, and I'm Ryan, and this is Ryan's how-to tutorials. And today we are doing a Sony Vegas Pro 11 beginner's guide for people that don't know how to use the program or don't know a few of the features that you can look at and check out on your new Sony Vegas. Let us get started. I'll start with the very basics. Here in the top right you have your preview window, and here's the timeline along the bottom with the times and the seconds on the right. This is the library bin, where whenever you upload your media, this is where it will appear unless you drag it specifically in here. And that's pretty basic. We'll just start off. And if you wanted to put some media into this Sony Vegas, obviously because it's a movie editing software, you'd go on File, Import, and then you have media right here, and it'll usually come up with your most recently uploaded media, but if it doesn't, just click Libraries, Videos, and pick whatever you want. I'll pick that one. And there you go, it appeared in the clip bin, like I said it would. Genius! But yeah, it'll be in this clip bin, and if you played, it won't play anything because it isn't on the timeline yet. So, what you need to do is drag that down. You can place it anywhere on the timeline you want. I'm going to place it at the start just because it's easy. And now if you click play, you will have your video right there playing. My awesome intro that I made myself on this software. But yeah, a few things you can do with the video clip after you have put it into the timeline are, you can set the opacity. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know what it means, I just lost the will to speak properly. Basically, if you slide this up and down, it is how solid the picture is. So if you go right down to the bottom, the picture won't exist anymore, but if you do that, you can see that the picture is almost not visible at all. Ideally you'll probably want 100% unless it's a little bit bright, and then you turn it down a little bit. You can see these little black bars across here. Now if you want to get rid of those black bars, you can right click, go on properties, and if you see this maintain aspect ratio, just untick that, and hopefully, yeah, there you go, the black bars will disappear. Sometimes it only does it if you move the timeline, I don't know why, maybe it's just a glitch, but yeah, the black bars will go away because it will fill the screen instead of keeping its code that it was supposed to of its ratio of the video, which is usually right, but not for quite a lot of things. It's quite out of place. But moving on, if your audio is too loud, like this looks stupidly loud, you can go to the top of your audio bar, and the icon should change from your normal mouse to a little hand with its finger pointing out. Just hold and click that, click and hold that even, and drag that down, and you can see that the decibels are getting bigger and smaller, and you can just leave that at a comfortable distance. So if I play it now,
the worst is videos.
And then if I play that now, it's a lot quieter, and that's much louder. So that is all pretty simple stuff. Now with both the video and the audio, you can find these little blue triangles in the top right and the top left of your clips. And now if you go right into the top corner of each of them, on top of the blue triangle, the icon will definitely change to arrows pointing both directions with a little rounded shape to show that it's a fade. And if you hold and click that and drag that along, you can see that a white line has appeared in like a curvy shape. Now what that does is that fades in and fades out of video. So if I just drag that a little bit backwards, because that's a bit much, and then play it. You can see that the video slowly fades in, but there's already a fade on this one, so it doesn't work amazingly well. I'll do it at the end so I can show you in a better manner what it looks like. So if I do this here, you'll see.
I don't even understand.
Alright, and I'll see you later. Say
See you
goodbye.
later. Bye.
And as you can see,
You say goodbye.
You fucking too.
You say fucking goodbye.
Goodbye.
I apologise about the swearing. I didn't realise that there would be swearing in that clip, but apparently there was. But as you can see, the clip quite clearly goes from a solid picture to slowly getting darker and darker until it's nothing. And there's a quite cool little transition or any special video effects that you can use that is basic, but it is quite a nice touch on a video that might add that little something that you were looking for. If you want to know how to split the two parts of the video, the clip, apart, so say you only wanted this bit from here to here, what you do is you go on here and you click the S key on your keyboard, and you can see that now that's detached. But if you only wanted this little clip here, say that this clip in here you didn't want this clip at all and it was rubbish and you want to cut it out, you just click S again and you can see that you can pull all the clips apart. And if you want to get rid of it, just click the delete button on your keyboard, or you should be able to right click and delete there, whichever is easier for you. And if that's gone, you can piece that back together. It probably isn't smooth because that's not natural. As you can see, this will be...
I've already spoken to this guy.
Shit.
This will be
Look
rubbish.
at him.
Look.
All telling me how to capture shit.
Yes. I was going to say the same.
You see, that has completely jumped, and it doesn't look smooth at all. So what you might want to do, say if you wanted to merge two clips nicely together so it looked nice, add a little fade onto both sides. And I'd do that with the audio as well, unless you want it to sound quite strange. Actually, no, don't do that with the audio. Maybe do that with the audio. You can choose what sounds better, but I probably would. Come here. Come here, fade. Come here. No. I can see it, but I can't grab it. But okay, that'll do. Basically, now what you have is you've got the little fade.
I was going to say
and
the
it
same
fades in and
thing.
fades out. What it should do, it just jumped. But that's what it should do anyway. But it still doesn't look smooth. It still looks like you've jumped massively. So if you feel like doing it, what you can do is you can go on the transitions tab here. If you don't have this little tab here that says transitions, go on view, and you've got loads of little things here, and it should be here, and you can click that little box and you can turn it on and off and add whatever tabs you want. I'm going to have that there, and you can add any sort of transition that you want with this. I'm going to pick... What should I pick, everyone? I'll pick Jigsaw Puzzle, because I can. You see, now, with these two clips of media here, if I try and... If there's a gap between the two clips, I can't place it. There's an error, and you can't, if you let go, nothing happens. So what you want to do is you want to put these clips... Make sure they're touching. When it does touch, the black bar down the middle will go yellow, like that, and flash like a legend, going, hey, these clips are touching. And it's pretty obvious. And you can drag that down, and as you can see, oh my god, everyone, oh my god, always make sure, scroll in. I'm going to scroll in quite a lot so I can make sure, because this is a tutorial, I don't want to mess it up. Make sure it is right in the middle of the two clips, right there, right in the gap, and when you let go, boom, you should have this little thing come up, and you can piss ass around with that all you like to make it look cool. So if you look in the preview box, you can change things and the colour of things, and I'm going to have a nice rubbish colour, and I'll have that many squares, and then you can just close that and that'll stay there. And if I go on to this bit, not this bit, if I scroll all the way out and I go
Now capture share.
Yes. I was going to say the same thing with the same person, right?
The only problem with my laptop is that it's not going to give it a clear picture because this is a very old laptop and
Now capture
it
share.
will just
Yes.
freeze
I was
up my
gonna say
video
this-
when I try and do it. But I can assure you that this works, and the portals will appear and blah, and there'll be in the gap those portals will appear. If I just like go over the middle of it, you can see that it has worked, but I can't show you that it's worked because I'm using a piece of crap because my computer's a little bit fucked right now. So excuse my French. But yeah, that has worked. Believe me. Believe me. Yeah, okay. So that is it for transitions. That is it for the fade. That is it for the volume in the basic genre. And what you can do, which I find pretty cool, I'm going to break the transition because I'm a legend, is if you go on here, there'll be video FX. Once again, if it isn't, go on view, go on video FX, which is there, and that should already be there though. That's default, I think. And you can change the effect on the video itself. You don't need to have two clips together or it to be split because it's on one big video. And what you can do is I'll do something cool. I'll find a cool one. That's pretty cool. We'll use that one. And we'll have those dots there. Like that. Even though it's stupid, we'll have those. Now if you go off the video and you play, I probably shouldn't have put it that far back. Dun 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 dun. You will
Yes. I was
get
going to say the
this
same thing with the same person.
because you can
right?
change
No, we're not.
the
Yes,
video
we are.
effects.
Unless I'm
I
just that
will
good doing
do a
voices,
more
then, you know, I don't think
reasonable one so I can show you in a better fashion. We'll use that one. Doesn't seem to do anything, so we won't use that one. We'll use this one. This one's quite good. And now if you look at the screen over there, you can see what I've done is I have darkened the. You can change all of this. I've darkened the clip. Got a real problem with words there, and then you can piss ass about with the contrast and make it look terrible. Make it look awful. There we go. And
8, 15,
doesn't
16,
that just
23,
look
42.
brilliant? I am a master of the arts. What can I say? Thank you. But if you are not happy, you can go on this video event FX. Go away. No, that is not what I wanted. If you're not happy with an FX that you have set, you can go onto it somehow. Like media FX, there it is, I think. Oh, give me a minute. It's being silly. I know this is it. I know this is it. There we go, Event FX. And it'll be there already. You're like, well, blah. It's not working right now because it's being a fool, but it would usually have like a effect that you already have in here. And I don't know why that's not working. We'll try again. We'll just put a different one on top of it and put that there. Just so we have the proof that it does exist. Now, this increases the brightness of the video, and that's easy to do. But if you decided that you weren't happy with this in any way, what you can do is you can go onto this, which is remove a selected plugin, and I'll just click that, and it will go back to its stupid darkness setting, deciding not to exist. But yeah, you can remove it just as easily if you find that you've done something really stupid, like turned all of your video into dots. But yeah, that is very easy to use and pretty basic as well. I think I have done everything. Maybe. I feel like I'm missing something now. Well, we'll just call it that. Oh, yes, of course. I'm a fool. If you wanted to, let's say, upload this video to YouTube, even though I never will. This video itself, if you just save it, it won't work. It's because it will be saved as a project, not as a video. So you want to go to the one below Save As, which will be Render As. And if it will come up... There we go. You will have your folder and your name, and you can browse and put it in whatever place you want. I'm not going to put it anywhere because I'm not going to do it. And it depends on what file you would want. But say if you wanted to upload it to YouTube, I would personally do a WMV file and do a 720p video or 1080, depending on how long you want it to render for. But if you do 1080, if you don't have a very good computer, it will take a very, very, very long time. So I'd recommend 720 to 30p video, and you'll just click the render button there. And I will be nice, and I will show you what it does. If you don't believe me, it works. I'll just click that and click render, and a little box here will come up. Mine was very quick for some reason. I don't know why. It shouldn't have been. Maybe it's because it's already rendered. But yeah, it will take a very long time. It won't take 1 second. It will take a while. And it will come up with this box here, and it will have the approximate time lapse and the elapsed time. And that is it. And then after you have that, wherever you put the file, you can officially put that onto YouTube and make your own videos. Woo! And that's all I have time for. I hope that I helped you in some sort of way. Probably didn't. But this has been the Game Gateway. I've been Ryan. This has been my how-to tutorials on the Sony Vegas 11 beginner tutorial. Thank you for watching.